Georgetown, Malaysia. This mid-sized city on the island of Penang is really popular with tourists, expats, and retirees alike. Its warm climate, amazing cuisine, friendly people, and reasonable cost of living make it a very attractive destination. Today, we're breaking down our cost of living for 1 month in this amazing city.
Sadly, this is going to be our last video from here in Malaysia. We have absolutely fallen in love with this country, everything about it. The food, the country itself, the people, everything in this country is absolutely amazing and we love it here.
Super impressed with it.
We want to take just a second to thank all of the Malaysian people for all of their support and for welcoming us so kindly during our time here.
And it's a big country and we only had the chance to see a small part of it, so hopefully we'll be back sometime soon. That being said, stick around for the end of the video where we'll be letting you know what country we're going to next. And now let's jump into the cost of living with the first category, as always, accommodation.
Okay, to start off with our accommodations here. Usually when we're trying to book Airbnbs, we try and find somewhere that's pretty centrally located so it's very walkable, easy access to everything. And it seems now 2 months in a row, we have chosen the touristy of all touristy areas. If you know Penang, we are staying on a street called Lebu Armenian. It is the most touristy street in all of, I think, Georgetown in general.
Probably.
It's kind of crazy. Like outside, there's trishaws that are outside that blare TikToks through their speakers on their trishaw all day long.
At
some nights
full volume, yeah.
At full volume, yeah. Some nights it'll go on until 11 o'clock, which I guess is a good thing. It ends early enough that it's not that big a deal to be able to sleep, but the neighborhood itself is kind of crazy.
As for the unit itself, it is a pre-war typical Penang shop house. So on the ground floor, there's a kitchen behind us as well as a bathroom. This space that we're in right now is now a dining area, but this is where the family who would have lived here would have had their shop, and that's facing the street. Upstairs, there's a bedroom, a bathroom, a shower, kind of a strange outdoor shower, and it's got this really kind of interesting old school, artsy, crafty kind of vibe. So the place is decorated with a ton of little knickknacks you can probably see behind us. And you know, it is a pre-war house. So it kind of has a lot of the rough around the edges-ness that you would associate with a house this old. That being said, we did have everything that we needed. The Wi-Fi was good. We had a washing machine, a workspace for Jeff. The bed was comfortable, so we really can't complain about it. And the total price for it was $1,147.
Our activities for this month wasn't a whole lot. We didn't do very much. One of the main reasons for that is we've just released a new website. If you'd like to check it out, you can check the description down below. But we had a lot of work to do this month and we've put a lot of time into trying to get this release on this website up and going.
Yeah, when we weren't working on the website, the one activity that we did pay for this month was a food tour. We booked it right when we arrived. Our guide, Bet, gave us a really great lay of the land, a really great introduction to the regional cuisine. We enjoyed that a lot. The total cost for the food tour, with tip of course, was $105.
Next category up is our dining out. And as you guys know, we travel for food. The food here in Georgetown has been phenomenal. I honestly don't think that we've had a bad meal since we got here, and we eat out pretty much every day, multiple times a day on many occasions. Our total costs for the month were $390 US. In one of our previous cost of living videos, a viewer by the name of Andre Camacho mentioned that they're looking for more what a per meal cost would be. And that really depends, obviously, on what it is you're trying to eat. For instance, Angela and I went out one night for nachos and margaritas. That was like $45 US for both of us. Typically though, if we go out in the evenings for a bowl of a noodle soup and just a beer, we can get that for $10 to $15 US for the both of us. If you're doing a lunch meal where you're getting a small plate of food and an iced coffee, you can get that for anywhere from $4 to $8 US per meal. So it's really affordable to dine out here.
Next category is groceries. As Jeff mentioned, we ate out almost every single meal here, so there really wasn't a ton of groceries we did. That being said, we did jump over to the local supermarket every now and then to buy things like toast, eggs, yogurt, snacks around the house, things like that. Also, of course, coffee. By the way, if you are enjoying our videos and you do want to help support our work, you can buy us a coffee. We'll leave a link up there. Total cost for groceries for the month, $134.
Next category up is our cell phone plans. When we arrived in Malaysia back in October, we bought Cellcom SIM cards for our phones, and the only thing we had to do this month here in Georgetown was to top them up.
Super easy to do. You just get the app, top it up online. We both got unlimited data for the full month for $14 US for both of us.
Cheap.
Next category up is transportation. We didn't spend a lot on that this month. We found that Georgetown was extremely walkable, really easy to get around on foot. We did get a grab a couple of times if we were carrying the cameras around somewhere a little bit further away, or if we needed to get groceries back to the Airbnb. We also took the ferry from the main station at Butterworth to the island, which was actually about 50 cents for the both of us, super affordable. Our total transportation cost for the entire month was only $9.
Next category up is our visas. Malaysia allows 90 days visa-free in the country, and during our time here in Malaysia, we spent 1 week in Singapore, so we were able to renew for another 90 days when we left the country. $0 for our visas for the month.
Next up in this category is miscellaneous. We purchased a couple of random things like a cell phone charger, some clothes for Jeff, some random toiletries. We also always include alcohol in this category just because we feel that, you know, if you don't drink, we want you to be able to remove that from your expenses so you could get an idea of what your cost of living might be if you're here. In total, the miscellaneous expenses this month, including alcohol, were $416.
And our grand totals for the month were a very affordable $2,213.
We were actually very pleased with that. We feel that that is an extremely reasonable price for the quality of living in this gorgeous city. And that wraps up our videos here in Malaysia. Once again, we want to thank everybody who we met here for being extremely kind and welcoming to us. We hope to be back again someday soon.
And as promised, our next country coming up is Manila, Philippines. See you soon. Bye.